trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Been a little too nice for y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes with dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hay. I woke in the bar today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost.
Play.
What is up, guys? My name is Tausif Hussain, and today we're talking about the Apple Watch. Now, I know what you guys are wondering. Tausif, where the heck have you been for such a long time? We haven't seen you in like 2 months. Well, long story short, my wife scratched my eye and because of that, I haven't been able to put out videos. Now, I've been using this watch for about a month now, and there's 4 questions that I want to answer in this video. Number 1, is the Apple Watch Series 4 worth it over the Apple Watch Series 3? And number 2, which Apple Watch model should I get? If you go on the website, there's like a whole bunch of options there, and it's super confusing, but I'm gonna clear it up for you. Number 3, what's my overall experience with the Apple Watch? And number 4, is the Apple Watch for you? Now, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so Apple Watch Series 4 versus Series 3. What are the differences? Well, the previous generation had a 38mm and a 42mm, which has now been replaced with a 40 and 42mm respectively. Now, the screen size of the watch is actually 30% bigger. However, the actual size of the watch is very close to the same from Series 3. Now, they've accomplished this through shrinking the bezels down just a bit, and the watch is slightly taller than before. The one I have here is the 44mm iteration, and honestly, the rounded corners matching the shape of the watch, the thinner profile, the smaller bezels, all combine to give this watch a much more modern and pleasing aesthetic. Also, the sensor at the back of the watch is now made of ceramic, and it looks a lot better. However, I don't know if that really makes a big difference, because nobody's gonna be coming up at you and being like,
Yeah, I just want to let you know the back of your
watch
head is ridiculous.
The buttons, the text, the surface area of the watch actually all feel much bigger and better and easier to use. I actually don't mind pulling up apps on here now, such as reminders or things to do, or even just quickly checking some of my emails, because the screen size is so much bigger and better to use. Okay, so now you've decided that you're going with the Series 4, but now you're confused because you go on the Apple.ca website and you scroll down and you see literally like 20-30 different iterations of the Apple Watch. Which one do I get? Long story short, get the Nike version, just because the extra watch faces that come with the Nike version are spectacular. Like, these are the ones that I've been using for the longest time right now. And also, it comes with a matte black box, like matte black everything, right? Truth be told, I was actually this close to keeping the stainless steel version because I was in love with the space black stainless steel, and in my opinion, the stainless steel versions are still the much better looking versions of the Apple Watch compared to the aluminum. However, that price tag was just unjustifiable. Okay, so number 3, what's my overall experience with this watch? The new watch faces are really nice, and they give you tons of complications and ton of options to play around with. The battery life of this watch is really good. It gives me about 2 days. However, I do end up charging it pretty much every single night because I just have the charging stand right beside me, so I just throw it on there just in case I need that extra juice. Also, the race to talk feature on the Apple Watch is actually kind of neat. That is when it works. So when it works, you actually look like you're from the future, and it's actually super convenient. However, when it doesn't work, you just gotta learn to play it off. Kind of like this. So okay. I also really love the haptic feedback on the digital crown now, which actually makes it feel like you're turning a gear on a real mechanical watch, so it does make a big difference when you're scrolling to add to the overall experience. Another huge reason that I love using the Apple Watch, and I actually feel naked when I don't have it with me, is for playback controls. Now, whether you're listening to a book on Audible or listening to a podcast or anything else, you can actually control playback from your wrist. I find this super helpful, and this is something that I love about my Apple Watch. But I've got to say, one of my all-time favorite things about the Apple Watch is the many faces it has. Get it? Like, do you guys like that title? Like, that was a fire title, because the Apple Watch has different faces you can change, and also it's kind of like metaphorically speaking about the Apple Watch, like, oh, it has many faces, like, oh, like it has different personalities, like you can use it with different things, and then like that intro sequence, like it all tied in real nice together, like that was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. But I absolutely love the interchangeable watch straps. I actually have a few of them, and depending on the occasion or what I'm doing or what my mood is, I'll change the watch straps. Also, along with the watch strap, you can also change the watch faces. So unlike a traditional mechanical watch, it's tough to get bored of this as I keep changing the look and keep changing the feel of the watch as I go. Also, just in case you're wondering, I know this might be a question in the comment section down below, the watch band and the watch stand are from Nomad. Now, I've actually spent my hard-earned cash on Nomad products before, so I stand by the brand. They make spectacular products. In this case, I reached out to them and told them I was making this video, and they hooked me up with the watch band that I'm currently using and the watch stand. This particular watch band is my absolute favorite. Out of all the watch bands that I have like original Apple watch bands as well. However, I rock this the most. I just love it. This one is called the Modern Strap, and the watch stand as well looks really nice, sleek, modern. So if you like those products, then make sure you guys go check the link in the description down below for Nomad goods, and let me know what you guys think. Now, Tausif, you've just mentioned a lot of pros. Are there any cons to this watch? No. 100%. So here are the ways the Apple Watch can be improved. Number 1, sleep tracking. The Apple Watch still doesn't have any sleep tracking features. Number 2, I don't like the fact that developers can't create custom watch faces. Number 3, Siri as an assistant. No offense, Siri, but Google Assistant is so much better. Number 4, and probably my biggest gripe with the Apple Watch, is that there is no always-on display. Now, unlike the Samsung watches or the Android watches, the Apple Watch turns the screen off when you're not looking at it. And last but not least, number 5 is the price. The price of this watch is so expensive. It is almost the price, pretty much the price of some phones out there. So, I mean, I would love for Apple to reduce the price, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen, especially given the trajectory that Apple's been following over the last couple years. Okay, so now that we've gone through a plethora of information, is the Apple Watch for you? In my opinion, as usual, it depends, right? If you're in the Apple, first of all, if you don't own an iPhone, then no, the Apple Watch is not for you. The amount of features that you get on the Apple Watch will be so limited without an iPhone that it just doesn't seem worth it to me. So if you're already in the Apple ecosystem and you own an iPhone, and let's say you even own a Mac, then having the ability to just get your notifications on your watch and just kind of scroll through your notifications and decide what's important, what's not, which is, by the way, another feature I really love about the Apple Watch, which I forgot to mention above. Or having the ability to use Apple Pay on your Apple Watch, so just pay for things at a drive-thru, at a store, just by tapping your wrist, or even having your MacBook unlocked just by walking up to it with your Apple Watch. So these little features that sync across the Apple ecosystem are super helpful. So all in all, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, you own an iPhone, and you want more out of your watch, let's say you have a traditional mechanical watch and you just want the ability to do a lot more from your wrist, then I would recommend trying out the Apple Watch. You probably will not regret it. However, keep in mind the Apple Watch, or any smartwatch in general, may not be for everyone. Some people may not like having to charge the Apple Watch every day. Also, some people may not like the fact that they have another device on their wrist along with their phone, so it may lead to more distractions. In my case, I actually find myself going to my phone less because I can just program my watch to give me the notifications that are most important. So all in all, if you've never tried an Apple Watch before, there has never been a better time than Series 4 for you to jump right in and strap on. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found this video beneficial. I apologize for the super sleepy eyes. Like, I've been trying to film since like super early in the morning because by the time I get home in the evenings, like with the 2 kids, it's like impossible. So I've been up since like 5 a.m. Hopefully this gets better over time with more videos because this is really tough. In any case, if you like this video, then make sure you go ahead and crush that like button. If you like content around tech, gadgets, and filmmaking tips and tricks, then make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Damn, I missed that. Like, that felt good. Smash that subscribe button. And as usual, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Done. I still gotta shoot B-roll. That's the fun part. But okay, we're recording. Let's get this video done. Okay, it's recording.